So today I'd like to talk about how pressure actually makes you a much better developer, how being pushed beyond your means will really progress your career. So, when we first start something, we kind of like prefer to be comfortable. We kind of prefer to ease into it. But, with programming, a lot of times you just dropped in the middle of something and it's up to you to figure it out. If you're at a company where somebody will help you out and kind of mentor you, great. But most likely, you'll probably end up in a place where you have to figure things out on your own. And that's really a good trait to develop, learning how to figure things out on your own, because what if nobody is there to help you out? You're just going to fail if nobody gives you the answer. So, just having that mentality to be able to handle pressure is extremely important to develop. That's why I thank God for, having worked at fast food when I was younger. I worked at McDonald's, one of the busier McDonald's in the nation at the time. And it pretty much taught me how to handle pressure during rush hour. I had to kind of just zone out and stop thinking and just keep moving. I couldn't worry about what was really all the way down the road. I just had to handle what was in front of me at the time. And, it kind of taught me, in the face of pressure, you just got to keep on going. And that served me well in the programming industry because, there's a lot of times where you're going to feel frustrated. There's a lot of times where you feel like, okay, I don't know if I could do this. But, you just have to keep going, keep trying, try something different. And, more times than not, sooner or later, you'll figure it out. But, that's one of the biggest things in this industry is you have to avoid psyching yourself out. You have to avoid getting so fearful and panicking so much that, you start losing it. Just keep your head down and just do your research and try different things out. Just keep on doing it over and over and over. And, another interesting thing is that, if you get fired, that's not the end of the world. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes your first programming job, if you end up at a bad company and they're not giving you the assistance that you need as a junior developer, you start getting behind on your work. And, eventually they say, okay, you're not performing. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. We're going to have to let you go. And, a lot of people, they might look at that as the end of the world. They might say, well, I'm not cut out for this industry. No, you just have to realize that sometimes you're in a bad company. And if you get in a better company where, they're giving you things more according to your level, and they're giving you the assistance you need, then you will flourish, you will succeed. So while I say getting fired isn't the end of the world, because after my first programming job, after about a year in, they let me go. I guess they didn't feel like I was up to snuff. And what that did for me was it kind of gave me insight onto the realities of the industry, in that you get paid to perform. I couldn't be mad at them. They gave me my first opportunity, and it took me a couple of months to find my next job, but what it did instill in me was this desire, the necessity to keep on studying, to keep on grinding, to get good to the extent that, if I get let go from a company, it's gonna be a major blow to them. You know what I mean? So, every time you fail, you have to have the proper attitude. Instead of moping around, feeling sad, and thinking it's the end of the world, let that motivate you. Let that increase your hustle. Make yourself even better. Make yourself so good to where they can't afford to let you go. And that's the end of this video. I kind of jumped from here to there, but it's all about having the right mentality, not giving up, and in the face of failure, don't get down. Just try something new and adjust. Keep going at it. But on that note, peace and God bless.